After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. A well-placed hook. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
That hook doesn't score. Swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter shot. That right hook won't score. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Damn, this is a good ass fight though.
He is in big trouble here. He made a
All right,
mistake
where
on
did
the
it go? I love it.
Sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Back and forth they go. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
Nice exchange here from both men. Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And
There's the bell to start round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. straight right just misses. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
There's a counter shot. He misses with that straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
I love it.
I've been in fights like that. When you think, come on, bro.
Makes that energy though.
Back to the corner like,
Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
they've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They're both trying for a knockout. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter shot. Punch scored. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter lands. Fantastic punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation.
I got a weak body, baby. I love it. I'm about to knock this thing out.
Time for the 5th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good counter punching. Do you believe this? Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Misses with the straight left. punch lands. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest
I
sound.
love this shit. AK really taught me.
Start the six.
AK taught me.
Let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows
Nah,
he's
come
good
in.
here. He's gonna
Yeah,
come
come
out,
pop.
put the pressure on.
Yeah,
He's gonna
come
throw the kitchen sink.
It's energy,
You've
bro.
got to be
Come
ready
here.
for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart
Yeah.
because he's gonna try and put you under pressure. He
Alright,
knows your
I'll
legs
come
are
in.
gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Those counter punches have to hurt. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Punch, counter punch. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Caution being thrown to the wind. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring the...
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, they got battered last round.
Whooping that ass, boy. Come here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and stand it out. Get on the right foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
So close with that uppercut. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Got him there. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The stamina is off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn. Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
So much firepower here. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked out. Shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Oh, he had to knock his ass out. Had to. I'll play this nigga. I'll play the fuck out of this nigga.
So they will win now. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.